Two ball clubs, one division. We'll see the Houston Astros as they play against the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports.
We get ready for baseball. PNC Park, home of the Pirates, is our location today. A bat that means business. Andrew McCutcheon. He'll get a chance to put some numbers up on the board today. Sees it in full swing. Right now we've got him leading off the game, Michael Bourne. Last night a win for the Pirates. One game after another, they really do not seem stoppable right now. They're just piling up the W's.
Well, you know what?
And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Picked up by Snyder. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single.
Well, defense tries to get an out here, but they come up empty. Now you get a guy safe at first base.
It's going to be Johnson now. 273 is average. Bourne, here we go. Strike one. And he's in there at second base. Johnson on the ground. Throws in time to first. What a play.
What a great snag right there to get the out. Tremendous athletic play.
Now we'll take a quick look at the Pirates and how they're positioned on the field. And scouting those fielders, John.
Well, what you ask from your catcher is to take control of the ball game, and that's what Chris Snyder does. He'll work magic with his pitching staff. He'll babysit them through a game and get them through.
Bourne stealing. Strike two. He is safe at third. On the way. And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. And so Pence retired. 2 away. Now the State Farm leaderboard to look at pitching staffs who have been the hardest to hit in the last 10 games. Number 1, the Pirates. Second, the Reds. Dodgers third. Fourth, the Cardinals. And it's the Brewers 5th best.
You look at those low opponents' batting averages, and it really points to the fact how tough these teams are to hit against. Very difficult. They just seem to find ways to make pitches to keep the ball off the good part of the bat of the hitters.
Here's the delivery. This one foul back. Line softly to center field. That's caught. Side is retired. Daniel McCutcheon off the mound he comes. Works his way out of the first inning without allowing anyone to score. And doing the pitching, it'll be J.A. Happ. He'll be Houston's starter. Steve, as he takes a look at this Pittsburgh lineup today, what do you think he's thinking?
Well, the scouting report against this lineup is if you execute your pitches, hit your spots, keep the ball down to the zone, you can't shut them down. And with a quality left-hander like this on the mound, he shouldn't have too much difficulty.
0-1 pitch is a change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, that changeup down to the way is so tough. It's really one of those ones, all you can do is spoil it and hope to get the next one.
And he tries to get one down. Happ in time for the out. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, not a young guy as far as age goes, but a young guy as far as Major League experience goes, and that's Garrett Jones. But what he has is the potential to hit the ball out of the ballpark. A big guy, 6'4", 245 pounds. Like I said, he can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but it's the consistency that's been hurting him.
Castro's there. Throw to first gets him, and there are 2 down. Here's a look at how the Stros will match up defensively. Particular standouts here, John?
Well, Hunter Pence is a guy that's never going to look pretty on a baseball field. Everything he does looks very unorthodox and very clumsy. But the bottom line is you hit it to him, he's going to make the play, and he has a great, strong, accurate throwing arm when he's throwing the bases.
And he'll step on first to retire the side. Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches.
For the Houston Astros.
Playing under some nice weather today, at least cool weather. Still need to keep those pitching hands warmed up, though. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Take something off that time. In control with the count now, 0-2. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away.
You know what I like about this is on 0-2, he didn't mess around. He didn't try to nibble to get a chase off the plate. He goes right at him and just gets the strikeout.
And we're going to see Barnes here. One out, bases empty. And that swung on and missed, 0-1.
I had some difficulty making contact in the game last night, striking out twice.
And here's the pitch. And with 2 strikes on him now, Clint Barmes needs to protect that zone. And Clint Barnes swings right through that one. That's going to be strike 3.
I've got a chance to take a look at the slider again.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
Fastball in there for a called strike. This is a swing hit in the air. This one to Jones. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. And so Daniel McCutchen gets him. Snyder at the plate. One of the best batting averages in the league.
Snyder.
Runs up to bunt. Gets this one down. Happ. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Gotta like the creativity, trying to get on any way that you can, but just didn't locate that bunt where he needed to beat it out and be safe.
Garrett Jones batting here. There's one away.
Well, anytime you trade for a pitcher of Roy Oswald's caliber, you have to give something up. And you
Jones grounds it. Barmes picks it up. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. And he throws it away. So that brings Ronnie Cedeno to the plate. J.A. Happ ERA 3.40. If he starts as he's expected to do with Houston now, will that number go down?
I think what you can say about him is he's a pitcher. He knows what to do for a young guy. A real sense of how to use his stuff to try to get hitters out. It's a real credit to his knowledge and experience.
And the 0-1 by Happ. That one swung on its line. This a great situation for some offense.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Lyle will get the RBI chance. He's in the top echelon of hits right now. Here's the delivery. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to second for 1. And they get 2. Great double play. He is really rolling. Nice work from Happ. He emerges from the first 2 innings unscathed. Second. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Coleman. Starts him off with 1 at the knees for a strike.
When you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
And Snyder setting his target. Ground ball, Keppinger, Cedeno. That's 1 away. We hope you can't get enough baseball. There'll be more this Saturday. It's going to be Carl Crawford and the Boston Red Sox. They face the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. Game time is 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 Pacific. And we've got Happ batting. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
He must have been looking for an off-speed pitch in that situation because the fastball looked like it surprised him.
And here's a swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Well, he made it look easy right there. Slicing and dicing, just attacking the strike zone. 3 pitches, all for strikes. Sit down.
Here's Michael Bourne batting with 2 down. You look at the lifetime numbers, 279 off the Pirates. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
That's a good fastball right there. He blew that one right by him.
And good eye there by Michael Bourne, laying off that one, and the count is evened up. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on that fastball, and it's 1-2. The pitch. It's fouled away. He catches Michael Bourne looking. Strike 3, and he heads back to the dugout. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. Nothing done for either side thus far here in Pittsburgh. Sirocco is the batter. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. Drops down a bunt. Happ. And his throw gets him one away. Let's have a look at the current state of the race with the State Farm standings board in the Central Division. The Pirates in first, Cardinals in the second spot. In the third spot, it's the Reds. Brewers in fourth place. In fifth place, it's the Astros. And in last place, it's the Cubs. And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Happ. And he throws to first in time, out number 2.
Sometimes you have to bunt the tough pitches, but when you get an easy one, you have to get it down. You've got to get the job done if your team's going to win the close games.
First pitch. And a ground ball. There's Wallace. And that's through a base hit. He's trying for second. A brief moment to see who's atop the league batting-wise, brought to you by State Farm.
All of these guys, quality contact hitters. And, when you're that kind of a hitter, it means that you can hit any kind of pitch the pitcher throws, and you're using the whole field. You're hitting it where it's pitched.
And it's Marte batting. Grounded out his last time through. First pitch, here it comes. Headed for the middle. That one gets through for a base hit. He's trying for the plate. And he scores.
What a big RBI. He comes through right there in the clutch to break this scoreless tie. Great at bat.
And here's a shot for Andrew McCutchen. It comes with 2 down. Well, Steve, they needed to take the lead, and they've come through just as we thought they might. See how this plays out.
Gary, we just saw quality at bat right there. He got the job done. When he got his pitch, he knew what to do with it, and he delivered.
Now Pittsburgh, here's a fantastic chance.
What more do you need to see? Now you have to question his confidence, giving up 3 straight hits. Not much going right out there at this point.
Snyder at the plate, and in the National League, top 5 in batting average. Hit hard to second. And he scores from second base.
Gary, he can really swing the bat. He's a quality approach at the plate, day in and day out. That consistency is critical to their success. Great hitting or poor pitching, I'm not sure which. He may be running out of gas, but that's now 4 straight hits against him. Not looking real good.
2 down. Runners at first and second. And the first pitch. This ball is hammered deep right. And he's on now. That's going to be another hit for them. And McCutchen comes in to score. Ooh, that one hit off the heel of his glove. Oh, he's there, but he cannot make the catch.
And now I've got a moment to see how the Pirates are doing this year, rank-wise in the National League. First in triples, first in batting average, and they're also the #1 team hitting with runners in scoring position. That batting average driving in runners.
There's a swing, line drive, center field, and that's down. The Pirates should score. And Jones comes across to score. So Pittsburgh's offense, multiple chances here. 2 outs and a man on first. And he starts over Bayout. Comes a little early that time, 0-1. Hitting .324 lifetime against the Astros. Half with the delivery. That one lofted in the air. It is foul. Swinging a roller towards the hole. And Hall picks it up. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Huge third inning. They really piled it on. The Pirates on top 5-0. It's going to be Johnson now. 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Cedeno. That's 1 down. Every ball club's got to have some power. Let's check out the league's top home run hitters, brought to you by State Farm. You look at Pence. He's 4th on the list.
Well, you know he's got a powerful swing with the ability to hit the ball out of the ballpark like he has so far this year, among the league leaders, and that's some real power production from this guy.
And here's the first one. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Out number 2.
A lot of tough teams in the National League. Let's see where the Houston Astros sit right now. 3rd in triples, 5th in batting average with runners in scoring position, and they're in the top 10 in strikeouts. That pitching staff with quality stuff and great location that throws strikes and works ahead in the count.
First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
But Gary, they really can't seem to mount any offense at all. I mean, 1 hit through 4 innings, and you really have to look at their approach at the plate.
Strike 2 with no balls and 2 strikes. Lee needs to protect that zone. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. It's still a shutout here in Pittsburgh. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, and John Kruk. And a swinging strike on Happ's delivery.
Well, you got to like that pitch. That cut fastball up and away from the hitter. Awfully tough to hit it with that kind of movement.
A shot up the middle, and it's through. That's a base hit.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
First pitch on the way. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. That's 1 out. Decides not to try for the double play. Hangs on to it. A look at the Astros' upcoming schedule. They'll wrap up this series with Pittsburgh today. They bring in a club they need to settle a score with, the Cincinnati Reds. That's a 3-game series. After that, it's about defending home field against shot back to first. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. It rolls all the way to the wall. He's still going. He's headed for the plate. Tagged at home, and he is out of there. He'll hold there at second base. Credit him with a double.
Well, he advances the runner to third. He got it by taking that low pitch and going down with it and driving it with some solid contact.
Oh, he made good contact on that. It's tough not to come away with the RBI, but he gets the runner moved up.
And now we'll see how important that is.
Back up the middle. And that gets through for a base hit. Well, with that, let's see what Andrew McCutchen can do with it. He's at the plate.
Now showing aggressiveness early in the count all over that 0-0 pitch. Ripping the fastball to center.
Well, you love to watch Andrew McCutchen play because of the excitement he can bring. He can turn a double into a triple.
Swing and a rocket towards short. And there's another one. Couple of quick hits. And he'll come in to score.
Now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He's out.
Snyder at the plate.
Well, they had to go to the bullpen much earlier than they anticipated, but the starter wasn't getting it done, and you can't let this game get away from it.
And they've not had to add a ground ball. There's Wallace. And he'll step on first to retire the side. They pick up 4 hits in the inning, but manage only 1 run. The Pirates in total control.
Up to the plate.
Here's Brett Wallace. He'll lead it off. 0 for 1 thus far.
Brett Wallace.
He delivers. Fastball just misses. 1-0. The 1-0 now. In there at the letters, evening the count. 1-1. On the way. There's a swing and a ground ball. He's up with it. 1 down. May baseball. Here's what's coming for the Pirates. This is their final game with Houston. And after that, it's about defending home field against the Dodgers. Their star Rafael Furcal. That series is 4 games. And then on line towards first. And Overbay makes the catch. And in the batter's box, it's Castro. He flew out his last time up. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch to him. Looks at 1. That's in there for a strike.
You can really stay out of big trouble in the big inning if you can spot your fastball down in the zone.
Here's the pitch. 0-1. Fastball and a called strike.
Well, he struck out in every at bat last night, so he's looking to make a little bit of contact in the game today. That would be progress.
Change up got him, and the side is retired. No scoring here, ending this happening. The Astros unable to get on the board.
Up to the plate.
And we've got Jones batting, leading the MLB in batting average.
Garrett Jones.
And the first pitch. Foul! That one goes foul.
Such a consistent, productive, professional hitter. You know, one of their best bats in the lineup, Gary.
Hit in the air. That one is foul. Hit in the dirt. So that brings Ronnie Cedeno to the plate. Oh, we have a moment, courtesy of State Farm. Let's see who has the league in hits.
So this guy's the ultimate contact hitter right here. He's leading the league in hits. He's all over the ball. I mean, there's not a pitch he can't hit. And the great thing about it is you never see him try to overswing to do too much. He knows what his role is, and that's to get on base and start rallies. He's done it better than anyone in the league right now.
Pitch on the way. Swing sends this one on a line to right center. Into the alleyway. He'll likely get extra bases on this. And here's Jones heading home. He's in there. Wow, tremendous hustle all the way from first. Well, I was already to mark this down on the card as a double. Put another line in there.
Well, he didn't let up all, Gary. Great effort on his part. Took a chance, but he made it.
Amazing thing is he was able to do it standing up. Runner at third for Lyle Overbay.
You know, with that last hit, Gary, I mean, things are beyond lopsided right now. We're looking at a blowout.
And one of the problems here is that the pitching hasn't done the job, so they've got no reason to believe there aren't going to be no runs scored against them. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. And they bring him home.
Stepping up to the plate.
What more do you need to see? Now you have to question his confidence. Giving up 3 straight hits. Not much going right out there at this point.
Base runner at second with nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Line towards second. And yet another hit there, seeing the ball well. And Overbay will score.
They're just teeing off right now. 4 straight hits. And clearly, this offense is locked in.
McCutchen into the batter's box. What do you think, Steve? A bunt here?
It's a definite bunt situation with a pitcher up. They've got to get the runners moved up.
Let's see if they agree. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
Well, his timing is just off right now. He swung way late on that cutter.
Here's the pitch. Off the ground, played by Johnson. There's one. And two. They pull off the double play. Nice pickup on that one, then around for two.
That's like infield drills in the pregame, except this time they got 2 outs. Nice work to get the double play.
And here's the pitch. Cutter misses badly. 1-0.
This pitcher relies on the good movement from his cut fastball. What makes it exceptional is that movement comes very late and close to the plate.
That's outside, ball 2. And it will take a lot of patience because of that movement you were talking about, Steve, to lay off that cutter. Lined right at the second baseman. Throws on to first, side is retired. They pick up 4 hits in the inning and 3 runs across the plate. The Pirates in total control.
Batting for the Houston
And it's
Astros,
Bill Hall at the
second
plate.
baseman, number 33, Bill Hall.
Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. And Snyder setting his target. Now with 2 strikes on him, Hall needs to protect that zone.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Jerry, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1
Houston
down.
Astros,
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs. As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
Base is empty, 1 out. That one put in play, and it's going to be fielded by McCutchen. And it drops in for a base hit. And that's going to bring Michael Bourne up.
Well, you just can't explain how valuable a pinch hitter is. A guy who can come off the bench cold and deliver a big hit. Well, and Bourne put together an all-star season in 2010, 52 stolen bases, and a great defensive outfielder. If his hitting can catch...
He squares around, and he gets this one down. Overbait. And he's safely aboard second base.
for the Houston Astros,
The opportunity for offense is right now.
number 23.
And you know, John, for Bourne, a great honor. He was the lone Astro representative at the All-Star game.
You know, we know the stolen bases. His on-base percentage is okay, but, you know, he's underrated defensively. This kid covers a lot of ground in the outfield.
At the belt, the 1-0. Johnson lays off a strike. Batting just 192 lifetime against the Pirates.
and just hasn't ever been able to get dialed in against his team throughout his career.
Swing and a miss, 1-2.
Guys, coming off of a game last night, a little bit disappointing. A couple of strikeouts, and he just...
That one's going to be put in play. McCutchen to field it, and it's through. Credit Johnson, single. A moment here for Houston if they can execute.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
And swing, a little line drive towards the middle. And there's the RBI. Pence picking up the hit. And Bourne scores as well. 2-run single on that one.
Number 45.
Well, how's the year gone for Hunter Pence? Here's a look at where he sits in the league. 4th in home runs, 8th in slugging percentage, and he also utilizes his speed and his power to get triples, ranked in the top 10 in triples in the league. Real nice hustle out of the batter's box.
On the way. Strike 2 with no balls and 2 strikes. Lee needs to protect that zone.
Okay, you got to like their approach here right now. I mean, they know they just need to get base runners. When you get base runners, give yourself opportunities to score. You can do it, and they picked up a couple runs just by doing that.
Struck him out. That's number 8 in the game.
Well, a textbook way of pitching. 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
Outstanding command during that at-bat. And we've got Wallace ready to go at the plate. The first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That one goes foul. Swing and a miss. He's behind 0-2. Got him. 9th strikeout of the game. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. Houston showing the effort and the willingness to try, creeping back into it. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crump bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And the first pitch. The pitch from Chacin, too high for a ball.
Well, a cut fastball up and away can be dangerous because that pitch can run over the plate. Fortunately, the hitter laid off it and didn't get hurt.
Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Lined up the middle. Barmas picks it up. And Marte set down. Chance now to look at the league leaders for triples brought to you by State Farm.
Well, triples, Gary, I mean, if you're going to hit a triple, you better have a lot of speed, especially with all these new ballparks. They've seemed to make them a lot smaller, not as big a gaps as there used to be. So you hit one in the gap right now, you have to be flying to be able to record a triple.
0-1, first pitch you saw fouled off. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Chacin. McCutchen again will foul it off. Line shot into center field, and it gets down. A 3-for-4 game. Good hitting job. That'll bring up Chris Snyder.
And just the moment that we have right now, let's take a chance here to look at the numbers Andrew McCutchen's putting up this month. First in on-base percentage, second in triples, and he's also second in the league in batting average. A real tribute to his ability to make contact at the plate, the ability to recognize a fastball.
Swung on Snyder. See ya, goodbye home run. The Pirates just keep on keeping on. 2-run homer just adds to a terrific hitting game they've had.
You see this ball running out off the plate away from the hitter. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to reach it. He's able to hit it out of the park.
And I think the pitcher is absolutely stunned. That's worth a couple of RBIs, and it should have just been a ball. Garrett Jones batting here, this one away.
Right fielder, number 46, Garrett Jones.
Chacin gets set and delivers. Foul straight back. And a big offensive day, Steve. Like you said, they've just got the bats rolling today.
Tough. Going to be very tough for them to come back right now. The power numbers being there. I mean, 3 innings left, but an awful lot of offense.
And Jones set down.
Second base, number 5, Ronnie.
And we're going to see Cedeno here. Last year, 265 against the Astros. 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch on the way. Swing and a line into right center. And it's through into the gap. Should be extra bases. So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position.
Number 37, Lyle Overbay.
He's got 3/4 of the cycle covered, and the hardest one out of the way, that tough triple. Let's see if he can hit a home run to complete it.
And it's Lyle Overbay in the box now. In the National League, top 5 in hits. Swung on, that is hit. Oh, look out. Chacin, he'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further.
Now up to the plate.
Leading it off is Clint Barmas.
Shortstop, number 14, Clint
First pitch
Barnes.
on the way. Sliders in there for a called strike.
Now, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
That one swung out and hit. And McCutchen. One away now. Let's take a moment to look at the stats. Leading the way, ERA, brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Pirates. The Braves in 2nd. The Nationals 3rd. The Dodgers 4th. And 5th best, the Reds.
Well, this whole staff seems to be in shutdown mode. And it doesn't matter if it's the starter, the reliever, or the closer. These guys are all getting the job done. It makes it so much easier on your offense when you know you don't have to score 8 to 10 runs to win a game.
Strike two called in the hole, 0-2.
Gary, one out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
He deals. Got him. Strikeout number 10 today. Well, he took 4 pitches, no wasted time right there, and he got him.
What I liked the most was he was very deliberate with what he had to do. He knew he can go out of the strike zone to get the punch out, and that's what he did, getting him to swing.
And he gets this one by him, 0-1.
Well, it's getting late right now. 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and they're down by a bunch of runs. They need to start to get something going right here, Gary.
And with 2 strikes on him, Hall needs to protect that zone.
This pitcher being very aggressive, throwing strikes. I think he's going to try to get him to chase.
Hit in the air to left center. And Tabit is there. That one's grabbed. Side retired. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. The Pirates still out in front.
Now up to the plate.
Sirocco up now. He'll start the home half of the 7th.
Pedro Siriaco.
First pitch. And that one hit well. Bourne's there. And that should be a single.
Well, just what his team needed. He continues to swing a great bat. 3 hits from now in this ball game, and he's on with no outs.
McCutcheon into the batter's box. What do you think, Steve? A bunt here?
It's a definite bunt situation with the pitcher up. They've got to get the runners moved up.
Let's see if they agree. And it gets down. Whoa. He gave a pitch that time, allowing the opposing pitcher to get on base. You hate that. And on the State Farm leaderboard, we have a look at the best on-base percentages around the league.
Those guys really understand the nature of the game. They understand that they cannot help the pitcher retire them. They force the pitcher to throw it over the plate. They can put it in play and get a base hit, or they'll take a walk.
And here's the first one. Swing liner back up the middle. And that looks like an RBI and a single.
So that's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just has to bear down and get somebody out. They don't want to go to the bullpen this early in the game.
No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, line to right field.
We talk about a guy who's swinging it right now as good as anybody. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game thus far. Let's see if this can mount a rally with nobody out.
Andrew McCutcheon now. This is an RBI opportunity. And the bases are loaded for him.
And I'll tell you what, they've been swinging the bat so well in this game. One more hit right here, and this thing is over.
This is a big lead already. It's fouled off. And it goes foul. Ground ball, McCutcheon. He picks it up to second for 1. And they've got him in the pickle now. And that's 2. A double play. Bad throw. Snyder at the plate. And Steve will be focusing here. Pittsburgh hitters. How about his thoughts?
Now, veteran reliever Brandon Lyon get a chance to pitch in this game. He's a guy that knows himself, what he can do and what he can't do. He uses 4 pitches to get hitters out coming out of the bullpen. A little bit uncommon, but it works for him. A fastball, curveball, slider, and changeup.
Well, this may be one of those games where everybody comes to the plate and everybody gets on. He makes contact, line drive. And it's off the wall. Time to have a look at the league leaders, brought to you by State Farm. extra base hits.
See, neither of these guys content with the single. They're always going for something more. They can drive the ball. They're never satisfied with taking one base. They always push the envelope trying to extend and get an extra base.
And we've got Jones batting. Lifetime, he's picked up no hits in one at-bat off Brandon Lyon. So Jorge Cantu will come up. He'll be the pinch hitter. And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now. Here's the delivery. Off the ground, played by Johnson. Throws to first, side is retired. A strike for 5 base hits in this inning and 3 runs up. The Pirates in total control. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And we've got Michaels batting. And we've got Chris Resoff on the mound. The Pirates turning to a reliever here.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
It's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
That's one away.
For the Houston Astros, center fielder, number 21, Michael Bourne.
So with one away, here's Michael Bourne. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Here's Bourne's first look. Runs up to bunt, gets this one down. Throws to first, he's retired. That's 2 down.
Well, he's clearly putting for hit all the way here, but not able to get it where he wants to, and they were able to make the play.
Chris Johnson gets the swing now with 2 away. That one's going to be put in play. McCutcheon to field it. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his 4th plate appearance. That'll bring up Hunter Pence.
Well, he throws that fastball right down the middle, and it comes right back at him up the middle. Good piece of hitting, not trying to do too much with it.
Johnson's on at first. First pitch on the way to Pence. Sinker just missed. 1-0.
Well, listen, the one thing with a good sinker ball, a pitcher can be aggressive, and he's aggressive with his. He really could be a one-pitch pitcher just with this sinker.
Ready with a 1-0. There's a ground ball. Sirocco. Throw in time. Forces him at second for the 3rd out. So we're going to see Cedeno here. He has had a heck of a day thus far, and he's got a chance here to complete the cycle.
Now, Gary, you have to expect he's going to be swinging from the heels. He knows he's going for the cycle.
The bat will come in and pitch. They've decided it was time to make a change here. That's 1 away.
First base, number 25.
Let's check out the teams leading the way in runs scored. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Pirates. The Braves 2nd. In 3rd, the D-backs. The Cardinals 4th, and the Nationals are 5th.
Well, leading the league in runs scored, that means they score runs in a lot of different ways. They have power, they have speed, they can manufacture runs. They can really find ways to score in any way possible.
And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's 1 down here.
Well, this is great patience at the plate. He lets the ball get deep in on the plate, comes in toward his hands, keeps his hands inside the ball, and drives it the other way.
You make yourself a whole different ball player if you can take the ball the other way as he just did. And it's in there. He continues to get on base. That's hit number 4 in this game.
As much as you want to blame the pitching, we're now talking about more than one pitcher giving up all of these hits. Right now, you have to credit the offense. These guys are really swinging the bat.
And Resoff's batting. A swing and a foul off to the right side. The pitch. That one's drilled to short. And he's up with it. Barmes, there's one. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play. And Tavetta's coming up to the plate. Runners at first and 3rd with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Smash towards the middle. Oh, my Barmes, what a play. High throw. He is safe. Oh, boy, now they can run. The throw. Well, they score once on 2 hits. 1 man left. Houston hoping for. And it's Carlos Lee who will lead it off. Struck out swinging his last time up. Now Lee gets set. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And it's through. Lee at first base.
Coming to bat for the Houston
Well, anytime
Astros.
you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
First pitch, here it comes. Strike one. Swing and a miss on that curveball. It's 0-1. The pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. One down.
Coming to bat for the Houston Astros. Shortstop.
And we're going to see Barnes here. Blew out last time. One down, runner at first. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And it's going to be Cantu. And he gets over and grabs it with 11.
Coming to bat for the Houston Astros. Catcher.
And in the batter's box, it's Castro. And the first pitch. It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball. There's a swing. Line drive. Center field. Castro's got himself a base hit. So up next, it'll be Bill Hall.
Second baseman.
I tried to go down with that 0-run pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. He's in the hole. 2 strikes.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
And it's in there. Strike 3 call. That's it.
Okay, Pittsburgh wins this by a wide margin as the Pirates come out swinging the bat.
Now look at our player of the game. Steve, it seemed like they knew from the get-go they had it. This was going to be their day, and they were right.
Up ahead on this Monday night edition of MLB, it's the Los Angeles Dodgers against the Pittsburgh Pirates. The MLB only on 2K Sports.
We'll see a tremendous pitcher in Clayton Kershaw. He goes to the mound looking to bring his team a win. Hi, everybody. John Kruk, Steve Phillips with yours truly, Gary Thorne. Monday night broadcast of Major League Baseball. We are in Pittsburgh. This is PNC Park, the home of the Pirates. The starting pitcher, Scott Olsen. Steve, what do you think? Here's the lineup for the Dodgers. And our it'll be Rafael Furcal leading us off. A win yesterday for the Dodgers. So after splitting the first two games, a good outing to finish that series ahead 2-1 against the Mets in New York.
This ball club's in the middle of a pretty good streak right now.
We're underway here, one strike count. This ball club's won 7 out of their last 10. You keep that going in the course of a year. And that one is hit well. Tabit is there. That one's taken care of. The Pirates defensively look like this. Infield, outfield factors in this one, John?
Well, you watch athletes, Gary, and Andrew McCutchen is just that, a great athlete. Watch him in the outfield, how he goes after balls with reckless abandon. He would make any wide receiver in football jealous.
And Casey Blake.
And Blake's never going to be a guy that throws up huge numbers, but he's always going to be consistent. The batting average zone 2010, a little bit down. He needs to work on that this season.
He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1. Well, for Blake, John, he contributes every day. I think if there's a quintessential player who you say there's your everyday major league player, Blake's it.
You know, I agree, Gary. I think his value is greater than his production because he's a good leader on the team and he shows up prepared every day.
Good patience. Casey Blake letting it go. Count is even.
Got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now. Driving in runs, hit a big shot last game out there, and got to have some confidence coming into today.
This one's grounded near third. Foul. Two-two pitch. And he fouls another one off.
Well, borderline pitch right there, and I tell you, when you have a 2-2 count, the last thing you want to do is get rung up for strike 3. Possibly was a ball, but he just got enough on it to foul it off to keep this at bat going.
Popped way up there behind home plate. Tried to track that one down, but comes up empty. Olsen gets set and delivers. And Blake comes up empty on the swing, strike 3.
A good pitch right at the knees there. He swung right over the top of it and just couldn't put it in play.
And Matt Kemp up. He went 5 for 14 last year against the Pirates here in Pittsburgh. There's a swing towards the hole. Marte throws on to first. Side is retired. And they're held in check here in this half. And it'll be Clayton Kershaw doing the pitching. Los Angeles has him started. Steve, as he takes a look at this Pittsburgh lineup today, what do you think he's thinking?
Well, Clayton Kershaw has
ground ball headed Loney's way. Well, that's a good start. First batter, first hit. He's going to try to stretch it. Now we'll take a look at the Pirates lineup. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, you love to watch Andrew McCutchen play because of the excitement he can bring. He can turn a double into a triple on offense, but he can also turn a double into an out with his great range in the outfield. So many players in baseball have the speed and the ability. Andrew McCutchen uses it every day.
Up with it, in time for the out. We'll take a quick look at the Dodgers and see what they look like defensively. And scouting those fielders, John.
Well, Andre Ethier's a solid outfielder. Doesn't do anything that's going to hurt you. He'll throw to the right base. He hits the cutoff man. He doesn't let guys just run around the base by his wild throws. But he's in the lineup because he can hit. But his defense has become an asset also.
Time to take a look at the on-base percentage leaders brought to you by State Farm.
In order to score runs, you have to get base runners, and these guys understand that. They find ways to get on. They'll take a hit. They'll get hit by a pitch. They'll take a walk. They'll do whatever they have to do to get on base and lead to a run scored.
Kersaw's pitch swung on and missed 0-1. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates coming off a win. Will hit up the middle. And Snyder picks himself up a single. He's around third, heading for the plate. And he's in there.
Well, this guy's helping his team get off to a good start. Not only does he drive in a run here in the first inning, but now he can also make something happen with his legs.
And we've got Jones batting. What we're seeing here is just a great push. They've been able to jump out in front here in this ball game. You love to get the other team down early.
And Gary, you can never underestimate the importance of an early lead. It can allow the pitcher to go right at the hitters and pitch with confidence.
He waited on that first pitch and took it. It's 1-0. And it doesn't hurt to get that starter to throw a few pitches either.
Well, he's going to need to settle down a little bit here so he can stick around later in the game.
And he pulls into second base. That will be a double. Look now at the hottest bat. State Farm, our leaderboard for the highest batting average over the last 10 games.
Hey, look at these hitters. They're really the guys with the most versatility. The ability to drive the ball to left field, to right field, and hit the fastball, the curveball, the slider. There's really not a pitch these guys can't hit.
And we're going to see Cedeno here. 250 is averaged last season against the Dodgers. Kershaw with a windup. Smash towards the middle, and that's down. The Pirates should score. And Jones comes across to score. Base hit knock, and a big one. Brings in a couple of runs.
Kyle Overbay.
What more do you need to see? Now you have to question his confidence, giving up 3 straight hits. Not much going right out there at this point.
And it's Lyle Overbay in the box now. And the offense swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that will retire. To the side, caught by Kemp. Boy, a manager loves to see this. They come out hard, put up a few. The Pirates have the lead, 3-0.
For the Los Angeles Dodgers.
It is great to be here. Night game, PNC Park. Glad you're with us.
Marcus King.
Thames at the plate. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. That's one down. Be sure to tune in again this Saturday. We'll see Mark Teixeira and the New York Yankees. They'll be hosting the Boston Red Sox. Game time is 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 Pacific.
A chance to watch 2 good teams matching up in that one, Gary. I'm really looking forward to it.
And Benji Molina up.
Despite their struggles, the Dodgers did their share of damage to teams in the NL Central in 2010.
Good rip on that one, but he missed it 0-1. Well, 23-19 against the Central 2010 for the Dodgers. That's not too bad either.
I mean, you look at this Dodger team and look at some of the numbers, and there's something to hold on to build for this season. They're not that far away from competing.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
It seemed like he made it easy. 3 pitches, big strikeout.
Can't get rid of a guy any quicker than that. Only took 3 and he's gone. And in the batter's box, it's Uribe. Leads the division in hits. Called strike. Olsen's got him 0-1.
Oh, he's having some kind of season this year, Gary. Really the guy leading this team's offense and some kind of offensive production.
The pitch. Foul ball behind home plate. Changeup swung on and missed. That will retire the sign. Well, it's a quick inning right there. 7 pitches. It's still a shutout here in Pittsburgh. Sirocco is the batter. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. Kershaw with a windup. He swings down, really hit that. Kemp will field. No problem for him as he gets that out.
And now we've got a moment to see how the Pirates are doing this year, rank-wise in the National League. First in triples, first in batting average, and they're also the #1 team hitting with runners in scoring position. That batting average, driving in runners, this lineup knows how to hit in the clutch. They're patient, they let the ball come to them, and then they deliver.
And he gets over to take care of business.
This ball was headed to the gap, but the left fielder got a good jump on it, able to run it down and make the play.
And Tabit is coming up to the plate. First pitch. Foul! That one goes foul. Headed for the middle. Oh, that'll move you on the mound. He just barely got out of the way. Then we'll bring up Andy Marte. We'll break in the action here. Let's look at the hit leaders on our State Farm leaderboard. Rounded out last time. Runner on first, 2 away. The first pitch. Line shot into center field. And that will retire the side. Caught by Kemp. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand it. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crump bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And here's Andre Ethier. And he's second on the club in runs. Ethier will foul that one away. That one lofted in the air. And Tabit is there. Able to glide over. Not much of a problem on that one.
First base, number 7,
James Loney now will dig in. There's one away. Only one batter gets walked more than he does in this lineup. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
So patient at the plate, and that patience can rub off on the rest of the lineup. We've seen that with his team, Gary.
And Scott Olson. He'll try and take him out right here. 0-2.
With that good running action on that cut fastball, you think you're going to center it at the heart of the plate. It just moves off to the corner. He didn't offer.
And Loney watches that one outside.
Now, if you saw his last game, you got a chance to see that he swung the bat well in that one, picking up a couple of knocks.
And Loney strikes out. No contact.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the four-seam fastball in KK.
State Farm on our league leaderboard. A look at the teams leading the way in strikeouts. Number 1, the Pirates. The Giants in second. Third spot, the Braves. The Padres fourth. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
Well, clearly the staff has some power arms on it right here as they lead the league in strikeouts. They just pound the strike zone with good quality stuff, getting a ton of swings and misses.
No balls. 1 strike. Here's Olson. Good cut fastball that time. He's in control with the count at 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. No runs, no hits, nobody. Here's Andrew McCutcheon at the plate. He's the league leader in ribbies.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Get the new count on McCutcheon. Here it comes. That's a strike. Kershaw gets a bite. Swung on, liner to right. So McCutcheon is sent down. 1 away. We get a break in the action. Here's a moment to check out the State Farm league leaders in slugging.
Now some big-time power hitters right here. Some guys that look to drive the ball out of the ballpark and swing hard in case they hit it. And when they make contact, they can do some serious damage.
Snyder at the plate. He's in the top echelon of hits right now. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. On a wild throw.
Number 46, Garrett Jones.
Garrett Jones batting here. There's 1 away.
You start to figure out what went wrong in 2010 and the past few years for this team. You look at the numbers and they kind of jump out at you. You're the bottom in pitching and in offense, not the winning formula.
And Blake picks it up. The opportunity for offense is right now. Pirates have regrouped and then regrouped and then regrouped, Steve. The numbers still saying there's not enough.
18 consecutive losing seasons for this franchise. They have some exciting individual players, but they can't come together as a team. And when your top 3 innings eaters all have ERAs around 5, it's going to be tough to win.
And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. And Snyder crosses the plate. And Jones comes across to score. He'll pull into third. That's a 2 RBI three-bagger. Well, I was already to mark this down on the card as a double. Put another line in there.
Well, he didn't let up at all, Gary. Great effort on his part. Took a chance, but he made it.
Amazing thing is he was able to do it standing up. Runner at third for Lyle Overbay. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
The runs just keep on coming right now. Quality at bat after quality at bat. A lot of outs left, but you know what? It looks to me like they're getting ready to put this one away early.
To left center. Out number 2. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that will bring a run in.
At the plate.
Well, what a good offensive team, finding a way to get the runners in. Take advantage of the opportunities when you have them. That's a good offense.
Two outs and nobody on. Kershaw with a windup. And he gets this one by him 0-1.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
Can't catch up with it. 0-2. Wastes one there. 1-2.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
And that half inning finished with a strikeout. So a difficult inning, Clayton Kershaw.
Coming to bat.
And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. And it's Rafael Furcal in the box now. Called strike. Olson's got him 0-1.
Well, this guy features an outstanding circle changeup, Gary. Very little rotation on the pitch. He makes it look like a fastball with his arm speed, but the velocity is much less.
And out. Pitcher makes a nice play at first base.
That was a nice play. Saw the opportunity at first. Didn't waste any time getting over. That's the key. Beat the runner to the bag.
Good hustle off the mound. And even when they're looking for that circle change at the plate, Steve, it is very tough to get that pitch lined up to hit.
Well, that change of velocity is such a key because it gets him thinking fastball, and they're then out in front of the changeup.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And McCutchen gloves that one. Now it's 2 down.
Center fielder.
But Gary, he just continues to mow this lineup down. We're talking about 11 hitters in a row retired.
So a chance here from Matt Kemp with 2 down. He's got the most home runs in the division. It's taken for a ball. Bottom dropping out on Olson's pitch.
Well, he's getting the job done this year, no question about it. Such production, so consistent.
A shot up the middle, and that's going to be the first hit for the Dodgers. Marcus Timms coming to the plate. Let's have a look at the current state of the race with the State Farm standings board in the Central Division. The Pirates in first, Cardinals in the second spot, the Reds third place, Brewers in fourth place. In fifth place, it's the Astros, and in last place, it's the Cubs.
Well, this isn't really the way that people expect the National League Central to end up, but the way it is right now, surprisingly, the Pittsburgh Pirates sitting on top, looking down at everybody.
Swing and a miss. He's in the hole. 2 strikes.
Gary, they just have not been able to mount any offense here today. I mean, 1 hit into the 4th inning, and obviously haven't scored any runs. So they're going to have to
plate.
Well, he was able to ring up that K, and he needed it, and it got him out of the inning. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man.
Coming to bat with a Pittsburgh
And
Pirates
Olson's batting.
pitcher,
He'll lead off the
number
fourth for the
26,
home team.
Scott Olson.
First pitch, here it comes. And he lays one down here. And Molina picks it up. Makes it easily, no effort to get him. So he's aboard, base hit, nobody out.
The good hitters, before they step in the batter's box, check the corner infielders to check what their depth is. He looked around and realized, I got a chance for a bunt base hit. Well done.
Swings and sends it deep into right field. This ball way back. Two-run homer just adds to a terrific hitting game they've had. I don't think he'll have any answers as to why he left that ball right over the meat of the plate.
Well, that's a mistake. You just, every once in a while, like the mistake to stay in the ballpark instead of throwing over the wall.
And it's Marte batting.
Pittsburgh Pirates, third baseman, number 33.
No outs and nobody on base.
Marte.
And Molina spotting the pitch. Low pitch, Kershaw for a ball. Well, you know that taco you had before the game, Steve? I think we've got a full fiesta going early in this one.
I think that we do, and now you're getting me hungry just thinking about it.
And in there, base hit. So Andrew McCutcheon will come up. Chance now to look at the league leaders for triples, brought to you by State Farm.
You can never underestimate the value of speed on the game. It's not only taking the extra base, but it's also the pressure it puts on the defense to force them to quickly make a play.
He's number one in runs scored in the league. There's a swing, line drive, center field. And there's another one, couple of quick hits.
Now coming to bat with the Pittsburgh Pirates, catcher, number 19.
Snyder at the plate. One of the best batting averages in the league. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. And the first pitch. Line shot into center field. And there's another one. Couple of quick hits. Here comes a runner for the plate. And he scores.
Such a consistent, productive, professional hitter. One of their best bats in the lineup there.
Here's the May schedule for the Dodgers. Thursday, they finish up the Pittsburgh series. And then a home series facing the Diamondbacks, and in that lineup, Stephen Drew. That gets underway on Friday night. Following that, they face Prince Fielder in a series at home against the Brewers. Great series there. So a lot of home games on the way. The fans will have a chance to see their guys many times over the next couple of weeks. At the belt, the 1-0. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. Oh, boy, this is getting a little ridiculous here. Looks like batting practice. And McCutcheon comes in to score.
We talk about a guy who's swinging it right now as good as anybody. That's his third hit of the ball game thus far. Let's see if this can mount a rally with nobody out.
We're going to see Cedeno here.
Well, this wasn't the type of start the pitcher wanted, or the manager wanted, or his team wanted. Now they've got to see if the bullpen can do a little bit better.
Well, this may be one of those games where everybody comes to the plate and everybody gets on. And he'll get in there without a play. Here's a look at the pitching staffs that are keeping that batting average against down over the last 10 days. Courtesy of State Farm. The Pirates, number 1. Second, the Dodgers. In third, the Reds. Fourth, the Cardinals. And we've got the Marlins ranked 5th.
Well, don't look for a lot of base runners in this game because both these teams have been limiting the opponent's batting average to almost nothing. Get a guy on, you might want to bunt him over. You have to figure out a way, though, to manufacture runs because they're not going to hand anything to you.
Picked up by Loney. No play on him. He's in there. And they score him.
So they have the safety squeeze on where the runner kind of holds at third base to make sure the bunt gets down so you don't run into an out in case he misses it. They did get the bunt down. They get the run in.
Sirocco in the box now. And he'll be looking to pad the lead a bit here.
And You get these kinds of opportunities, you have to capitalize on it to swing the bat.
And the pitcher's really got to bear down now. Bases are loaded and nobody out. Troncoso kicks and throws. Called strike 0-1.
When you can spot your four-seam fastball to the outside corner, the hitter has to have balance at the plate and not pull off the ball.
Line drive for Kyle for one, but he'll hang on to that, so they will get one. And Olson's batting. Boy, he needs to get this out here. You do not want to give up that big hit to the opposing pitcher, especially with that top of the order waiting. Hit sharply towards the hole. That'll be a base hit and an RBI.
How about that right there, Gary? The pitcher picking up the hit, driving in a run, and adding to this team's offense. It goes a long way to making that offense go.
And Tabata's coming up to the plate. He is just a triple shy of the cycle now.
Well, it's the toughest leg of the cycle to get, but if he hits it into the gap, look at him run.
Sinker misses badly, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. This one's grounded foul wide of first. Liner towards the hole. A run scores. And Overbay also in. And he's aboard. And got there with a two-run single.
Number 33, Andy Marte.
Well, with that big hit right there, he only needs a triple to complete the cycle. But hey, that's the toughest one to get. Let's see if he can do it.
Here's the first pitch. That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. And now Troncoso with a 1-0 delivery. He lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1.
Oh, that's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. 2 away. Runners on the move.
Now coming to bat for the Pittsburgh Pirates, center fielder, number 22.
Looks like he's hurrying a little bit, Steve. I think they're going to check him out, and hopefully he's going to be all right.
Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, injuries are part of the game, but boy, you don't like to have to come out.
Cantu. They've got an injury substitution here.
Well, they're not going with a faster runner in this situation, Gary, so I'm not really sure what they're doing. It's a different look, but you know what? You're burning a guy off your bench right now. Why do it?
The first runs in easily. And Cantu also scores. And he's on board. Credit him with 2 RBIs on the base hit. Opposite field hitting. It is a classic piece of baseball.
Especially on that inside pitch. It keeps the defense off guard when you can muscle the inside pitch to right field.
Now the first pitch. Swung on line to right center field. And it's through into the gap. Should be extra bases. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. And McCutchen comes in to score.
He's having himself a day right here in this one. 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far.
Runner on second and 2 outs. And the pitch to Jones. Here's a swing and a line drive. High throw. He is safe at first. And they will tag him out near the bag at first. And he throws it away.
Up to the plate.
Leading it off, Benji Molina. 0 for 1 thus far.
11, Benji Molina.
Olson gets set and delivers. On the ground to short. Boomer. And so Molina retired. Now the standings brought to you in the West by State Farm. Padres out in front, first place. Second place, it's the D-backs. Giants in the 3rd spot. It's the Rockies in 4th. And the Dodgers rounding it out in the last spot. Called strike. Olsen's got him 0-1.
Gary, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound, and the defense has not felt that much pressure either. Been only one runner left on base, and we're moving through the middle part of this ball game, so they're doing a nice job shutting down this offense.
Won't commit on the circle change, and it's 1-2.
Well, that pitch right there, that changeup away, if the guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
Slider swung out and missed. 2 down.
Oh, Gary, that's an outstanding slider. That great late action with 2 strikes. Not much you can do with that one. Tough one to hit.
Chance here for Andre Ethia with 2 down. Second highest average on the ball club. Can't connect. It's 0-1. That misses. 1-1. A 2 for 8 last year against the Pirates here in Pittsburgh. And he looks at a slider in there, and it's 1-2 now. One-two pitch coming. He got him. So far, 8 strikes. today, and they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. It's still a shutout here in Pittsburgh.
Up to the plate.
And we're going to see Cedeno here.
Well, coming off of a game where he swung the bat extremely well. A single, double, and triple just short of the cycle. Only lacking the home run. And I'll tell you what, he's locked in right now.
And a strike to start the fifth. We've got an 0-1 count.
Well, he fooled him right there. That two-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
Now Molina sets up. Hit sharply towards the hole. That'll bring Lyle Overbay up. Take a moment to take a look at the teams with the most extra base hits, brought to you by State Farm. The Pirates, #1. The Braves in second. The Cubs third. The Cardinals fourth. For the Padres, they are in that 5 spot.
Well, this team clearly not just going up, Gary, to make contact. They're going up to drive the ball. That's a great approach from an offense that you like to see, and so far they're doing it best in the game.
In the National League, top 5 in hits. Rolling into the corner, that's going to be extra bases. He's on his way to the plate. He's in there. Wow, tremendous hustle all the way from third.
Shortstop, number 25, Boomer.
Steve, sometimes that pitch down the middle you want to drive. He chose to take it the other way.
Well, good piece of hitting. You don't have to always pull that ball. You think up the middle at first and then adjust accordingly. Outstanding adjustment.
And he swings and hits this one foul. Troncoso kicks and throws. Missed badly with that curve there, 1-1.
They thought maybe the hitter was going to open up to the plate. They went with the soft pitch, the curveball down and away, but he couldn't chase.
Runs up the bunt, gets this one down. Troncoso, and his throw gets him. One away. Well, if you're going to sacrifice, that's the pitch you want. Right down the middle of the plate, you got it.
And you need players to execute that. It's not easy when it's coming in there at 95 miles per hour.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Here's the pitch. He squares around and he gets this one down. Belisario throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down.
The low ball's a tough one to bunt. I'll give him that, but you have to get the job done. It's the little things that lead to victories.
And Jorge Cantu, 6 for 20, 300 average last year against the Dodgers. Cantu hits the ground ball. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Well, they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. The Pirates in total control for the moment. And James Loney up.
First base, number 7, James Loney.
And Loney gets in. First pitch. Called strike. Olson's got him 0-1.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only 1 runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
And that sets down Loney.
Well, the National League has some tough teams, certainly. And here's where the Dodgers sit right now. 4th in ERA, 4th in hits. They also show up in the top 5 in team batting average. You love the depth of this lineup, their ability to find holes and get runners on base.
That one's wide as Olson misses. Here's the pitch. He watches this one right down the middle, 1-1.
Well, that's right down the chute. The hitter must have been looking for something else. Otherwise, you have to swing at that.
It's fouled off. The 1-2 on its way. Now it's popped up behind home plate. The catch is made, and that's out number 2. And Rafael Furcal up. And the National League pitchers have to deal with him on the base paths. He's near the top in steals. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1. On the way. Swing and a miss.
Hoping to try to continue some momentum off of his last game when he picked up 3 base hits. See if he can't keep it going.
for Kyle, the ground ball. Boomer. He'll throw on to first. And that'll do it for this half inning.
Gary's really brought his A game for this one, executing all of his pitches.
Batting for the
For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And it's Marte batting. Jaramillo at the plate. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
In the chess game that managers play, there's no better piece than having a switch hitter that can come off the bench, because it neutralized the pitching decisions of the other manager.
Throw in the dirt, and he is in there. Bad throw. And he's on. Costly error to allow him to reach base. To the plate, here comes Andrew McCutchen. He's the league leader in hits. A runner on first, no outs. Here it comes. Foul! That is hit foul by McCutchen.
Well, he's having some kind of offensive season, Gary, really in the middle of everything this team's doing offensively.
That one swung on its line. Gets one at second. And two. Double play. Well, here's a double play that looked like they ordered up.
Great turn and throw at second base. He was ready to make the play. An example of a nicely executed double play.
Snyder at the plate. Great season, top 10 in RBIs. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
He's getting it done all season long, Gary, and a guy they're really looking to count on.
And he got good wood up the middle. Throws to first, side is retired. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. And the Dodgers, their turn coming up.
now up to the plate.
And Casey Blake.
Third baseman, number 23, Casey Blake.
Olsen gets set and delivers. Ball! Slider just misses. 1-0.
Well, this offense just not able to mount anything today, where the pitching has just shut them down, kept them off balance all day long, and not many quality at bats here in this one. Only one hit.
And misses below the knees. Ball 2.
Good action on that cut fastball down in the zone. Hitter just laid off.
Ball 3 there. Casey Blake staying away. A walk, or does he want to cut here?
Well, good movement on the cutter there, but he's got to get the ball down in the zone. He can get hurt with hitters throwing it up there.
Now Blake has a 3-1 count. So an extra pitch.
Well, he takes the 3-0 pitch, exactly what he needs to do, and might not be a bad idea to take this one as well. They need base runners.
Blake settles in. Here's the pitch. Taps this one foul off to the left. Full count pitch. Got him. Out number 1 here in the 7th inning. And you know he's looking ahead and feeling pretty good about it.
And with good reason. He hasn't given up a run yet, and he's got to be gaining confidence.
Here's the first pitch. Called strike. Olsen's got him 0-1.
Well, even though Matt Kemp played 162 games in 2010, to me, he took a step backwards. Never really improved on the fundamentals, the base running, and the fact that playing defense is more responsibility than what he was willing to give it.
Rings him up. Man, he has just mastered this offense in this ball game, and no signs he's letting up.
Now, he's been sharp all game long, but you just hope going through the order for the third time and the fourth time, guys don't start picking up on the tendencies.
Missed ball one. In for a strike, 1-1.
Well, this starts out a strike, and it ends up a strike. You got to swing the bat.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's going to do it in this half inning.
Gary, he's an absolute.
Now up to the plate.
And so Garrett Jones leading it on.
Right fielder, number 46, Garrett Jones.
And the pitch to Jones. Here's a strike, lunged for that bunt and missed it. The pitch. Good eye by Garrett Jones. Lets it go and evens the count. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And Ethier picks it up. For this break, here are the teams that have been piling up the runs courtesy of State Farm. The Pirates, number 1. The Braves, second. Third, the D-backs. The Cardinals, fourth. And the Nationals are fifth.
Well, leading the league in runs scored, that means they score runs in a lot of different ways. They have power, they have speed, they can manufacture runs. They can really find ways to score in any way possible.
And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
Number 37, Kyle Overbay.
And that is hit number 5 in this ball game for him. Have a day, young man.
And he starts Overbay out. Oh, and he crunched that one deep to right field, way back. This one off the wall. And he's going to try for it. And he will score. Great base run to the plate. Well, I was already to mark this down on the card as a double. Put another line in there.
Well, he didn't let up at all, Gary. Great effort on his part. Took a chance, but he made it.
Amazing thing is he was able to do it standing up. And here's the first one. Line towards first. And that gets down, and Overbay will cross the plate. And it's up against the wall.
Now up to the plate.
That's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just has to bear down and get somebody out. They don't want to go to the bullpen this early in the game.
Man on second, one away. First pitch on the way. The 1-0 now. And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. And Molina picks it up. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single.
So this was a sacrifice situation, but the defense just didn't react properly once the ball was on the ground. Now everybody's safe.
And Jorge Cantu.
Cantu was a guy in Florida that put up productive years, 100 RBI season in 2009, but struggled in 2010 once he got dealt to the Rangers.
This one fouled back. You know, normally for Cantu, he could hit for power, but he had a long stretch where he wasn't doing that. That's tough on him when that happens to him.
It's tough when you see it, but I'll tell you what, I'm very impressed with this young guy. I mean, he's a very solid guy, a professional. He works very hard, and he wants to do well.
Tagged at home, and he is out of there.
But Gary, they opted to go with the safety squeeze instead of the suicide squeeze. Unfortunately, there wasn't much safety there as they are able to get the runner out at the plate. Good heads-up defense.
Swing, hot shot, and another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling. Now, here he comes, heading for home. The throw, and he'll come in to score. And he is out at second. A strike for 5 base hits in this inning and 3 runs up. Leading it off, Benji Molina.
311.
Valdez will be the new pitcher. as the Pirates bring him in as a reliever.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
Strike 1-0 on the way. And Benji Molina with a swing and a miss for a strike, evens that one. And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
Oh! Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. And he fouls off another one.
Well, a great piece of hitting right there to stay alive in this at-bat. A tough pitch. He fouls it off. Now he's hoping that the pitcher will make a mistake so he can drive one.
And Molina's got himself a single. On tap for the Pirates. They finish up this Los Angeles series on Thursday. And they'll be taking on the Brewers, led by a big bat in Ryan Braun. That's a team they handled all right the last time up. They'll try for a repeat performance. That's this weekend. And they head for a series against the Nationals on the road. They'll need help against Ryan Zimmerman in that lineup. That's a team they beat pretty soundly the last time around. That's quite a few road games coming up, and that's always challenging. Strike 2 call in the hole, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, one away.
Really nice sequence right there. He had good rhythm, 3 great pitches in a row, and sits him down.
Hitter never got a chance to get his balance, get his at-bat going there, John.
Well, he just didn't look good right there in the batter's box. He needs to take a better defensive approach to extend the at-bat a little longer.
And Andre Ethier to bat.
Well, Andre Ethier is that consistent guy in this lineup that produces runs, and he's a very clutch player. Missed some time last year with an injury, but they need him in this lineup if they're going to compete in their division.
He deals. There's a swing, line drive, center field. 2 away, and he'll have to hold at first. Going around the league, the teams keeping their ERA down, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Pirates. The Braves in second. In third, the Nationals. Fourth, the Dodgers. And fifth best, the Reds.
Well, set up for a low-scoring game right here. 2 of the teams among the best in baseball, limiting the opposition to runs scored.
And James Loney stands in. You look at the lifetime numbers, 279 off Pittsburgh. Just missed that one for strike 1. This one just about gets him.
Well, he knew exactly what he was doing, throwing it that far in on the plate, backing the hitter off. Now he's set up to go away again.
Change up, takes it for a called third strike. That's going to end the inning. They're held in check yet again, scoreless through 8 innings. Still have the shutout going at PNC Park. Things will start getting a little more difficult as we look to the third man to lead it off. It's Andrew McCutcheon now. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. And Bowker's in the box. He'll be the pinch hitter.
Well, it's a luxury for the manager having a lefty coming off the bench like this guy. They go to him here, hoping it's the right move against the right-handed pitcher.
Snyder at the plate.
Well, it's always nice to have a defensive replacement coming off the bench and holding a lead or holding a deficit and giving yourself a chance to win. Now he needs to come up with a big play.
The first pitch, hit in the air to center field. He makes the catch. What a jump.
Right fielder, number 46.
So with 2 outs in the inning, here's Garrett Jones. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, how about a chance to get through an inning without any base runners and without any runs? I mean, they've been blowing out in this one so far. Put a zero up there, and let's see if the offense can get it done.
So that brings Ronnie Cedeno to the plate.
Well, he just continues to swing a hot bat in this one. Is that 4 hits for him now? Yes, it is.
Singled and scored his last time around. A runner on first with 2 outs. First pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And Ethier grabs that one, and the side's retired. Quick half inning there. It's over 5 pitches. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left, and it's going to be Cantu. Showing some hustle, gets that out in short left. It's going to be for Cal. 250 is average last season against the Pirates here at PNC Park. He sends this one in the air towards center. And for Cal, set down. That's the second out of the inning.
Number 23, Casey Blake.
And Casey Blake struck out swinging last time. Base is empty and 2 down. The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, the hitter's got to regret that one. He missed his pitch right down the heart of the plate. Four-seam fastball. That hurts.
Strike 2. Casey Blake. He'll be careful on the next one. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Well, been a great one here today, Gary. That's all because